if I get. I'm on my way to a brand new kit.
Hi, there we are. eSIM Studios podcast live stream, episode 90. I do appreciate everybody joining us today. Let me get some music going on here. Let's see. Got the new intro started up, so I do appreciate everybody joining us. As I mentioned, where you get all of the day's news and developments in technology every single day. We live stream every day at this time. We're live streaming on probably 5 YouTube channels and Twitter, X, as well as Instagram. So I want to thank everybody for joining us. We have a bunch of news to get into today. But before we do that, I would like to mention, if you miss this podcast or you, for whatever reason, you can't catch it in the afternoon and you want to listen to it later in the day, obviously you can catch the replay on YouTube, on our eSIM Studios YouTube channel, or you can, we're on every single podcast platform, right? So you can catch us, the audio version on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on YouTube Music, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, everything. Anywhere you get your podcast, simply search eSIM Studios. We're up to number 20 trending technology podcasts, believe it or not, in the country of Indonesia. Yes. Weird place to be trending, but hey, we'll take it. So I want to thank everybody listening over there in Indonesia. Thank you very much. Today we had the Google I/O event. So today, if you're unfamiliar with Google I/O, it's basically a yearly event right around this time every single year. Smack dab in the middle of May. They've done it for years. Typically in the past, they've released devices at Google I/O, right? The what Pixel was it? The Pixel. They released a bunch of the A series devices. This year a little different. They released the 8A early, right? A couple weeks ago. But they've released their Wi-Fi routers, hardware. This year, no hardware. But we did get a peek inside to what they have been developing and working on when it comes to software, right? Everything software, AI developments, Google Search, Gemini. We have everything for you wrapped up into one. I got everything on our website, which we'll look at here in just a second. Also want to clear up some stuff that I guess a statement that I made yesterday in regards to the OpenAI announcement. They had an announcement yesterday in regards to their new chat GPT. I think it stands for Orion, I believe, but we'll look into it. Apparently, they had a live stream, right? They were going to live stream and put on display everything, sort of like Google I/O today, right? You can watch it on their website, on their YouTube channel. I tuned in for like 30 minutes and it was nothing but just it was like our intro. Basically, it was just pre-recorded graphics and stuff. So I left and didn't think anything of it. But apparently, eventually they did live stream and they did display their new Chat GPT version. And we have some Google Pixel news as well as some Nothing Phone 2A news as well. Again, we have so many devices here. Pixel news, and then we also have Nothing Phone 2A news as well. Let's go ahead and get into it. So let me pull up. If you go to, let's see. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. The truth of the matter is nobody cares, right? So my feelings weren't hurt. It's all good, right? I understand that. It's not, everybody goes through personal stuff, right? People live, people die. It's just a part of life. And I know y'all don't care, so I won't talk about it anymore. But no, you're good. No hard feelings. I get it. Because after the stream, I was thinking about that comment. Not like, God damn, what an asshole. No, I was when you made that mention, like, bro, nobody cares about your mom. I was thinking about it after the stream. I was like, damn, you know what? That's so true. Nobody cares, right? I mean, it's not y'all's issue or anything, right? So no hard feelings. It's all good. No worries. It is what it is, right? We'll move on. Let's see. Let me pull up. So check this out. If you go to esimstudios.com, that is... Shit, I pulled up the wrong website. If you go to esimstudios.com, that is our blog, right? So that's our... where I do my news, personal news, and it's a blog setting. Technically, it is a blog. I also have techstudios.app. Techstudios.app is our official website. esimstudios.com is the blog. techstudios.app is the official website. Now, it is a progressive web app built on Web 3.0, so you can actually install it on your phone as a regular application, and you can get episodes from this podcast there, from all of our YouTube channel. You can also get the audio form in a podcast version, and you get all of your news, right? So let me show you what I got here. Where's my StreamYard? Bear with me. Let me present right here. So here's techstudios.app. This is what I developed. Again, progressive web app. You can install it as an app, whether you're on a Windows device, on a computer, whether you're on a MacBook, whether you're on an iPad, whether you're on your phone. Whatever you're viewing, wherever you go to techstudios.app, it'll ask you, hey, do you want to install this on your home screen? Simply hit yes. There's no updating. You don't have to go to you don't have to go to your app store to update it. I do all that behind the scenes. It's actually safer than an application on an app store. But I have everything look, broken down here on the left side. I even have how to protect yourself from a SIM swap. I have the Android flash tool for everybody that wants to flash a different version on your phone of software. Service. I have deals on cell phone service here for y'all. And also, if you want to learn how to unlock your phone, I mean, like if you have a financed phone, let's say you have iPhone 15 Pro from Verizon, and you want to switch to Mint Mobile because you want cheaper service, right? So you can also get that down here where you get service. I can show you how to unlock your phone for free. For those of you that don't know, I am a professional phone unlocker. Been doing it for like 10 years. And actually, that's how I earn my income. Or I used to. I'm switching to YouTube. So that's why I'm giving everybody the game for free, because I'm getting out of the business. But you can learn how to unlock your phone here for free. We have our YouTube channel. We have the podcast. We have deals in tech, other news, PC news, Apple news, Android news, all sorts of cool stuff. Techstudios.app, right? So, let's see here. That's the Google Gemini. Let me go to Android news. Where are we? Here we go. Google I.O. Everything in Google I.O. So, let's see. So, big announcement today, Google I.O. I watched most of it while I was writing this article. So Google Photos, we'll just roughly go through what all they announced. It's very brief. We're not going to go into detail. We're not going to get lost in this crap. Because look, a lot of the times, some of these things you'll be like, oh, that's cool. I'll probably use it, right? And a lot of these things you're never going to use, right? It's like when Samsung released the S24 series, when they were saying, oh, it's got AI this, AI that. They announced like 7 AI features. I only use 2 of them, and the other ones I don't even, haven't used them at all since that launch. But here we'll just briefly go through what they announced today at Google I.O. Google Photos is getting a Gemini-powered upgrade, right? So it's basically they're bringing the power of Google Search. In Gemini, if you're not aware, it's the ChatGPT competitor. That's Google's competitor to ChatGPT. It's like Google Search on steroids. It's basically what it is. And they're going to bring that Google Gemini, that Google Search on steroids, to Google Photos. So you'll have a more robust search features. I was just going through that the other day. I was looking for a photo for my mom. Some photos that for her funeral service, right? I couldn't find some photos. I was getting very frustrated. That's what this will specifically help you with more robust searching features. So they're going to bring Google Gemini to, because in Google Photos, it does fairly good. It does face matching, where you can pull up, it'll recognize faces and group them in folders for you automatically. But there was a couple specific photos I was looking for, I could not find for the life of me. No pun intended. So you will get Google Gemini powered search coming to Google Photos, right? You're also going to get Gemini 1.5 Pro is available globally today, and Gemini 1.5 Flash to speed things up. I will get into that. I have those downloaded, installed, ready to go. We'll get into that in just a minute, but let's go ahead and breeze through some of these, right? And again, Gemini is a ChatGPT competitor. So get ready, another special feature. Get ready to shop with AI. Look, time out for a second. I'm getting just as not necessarily frustrated, but all this AI stuff mentioned over and over and over and over and over does get a little annoying, right? Because look, a lot of this is, I guess technically it is AI, but some of it's not. It's just a robust search feature, right? Because when you think of AI, you think of robots, you think of some of the voice models, stuff like that, right? Pictures, you can generate pictures from text. That's more along the lines of true AI. This stuff that I'm describing here is kind of like, I don't know. We're just barely scratching the surface of this. So if you're getting annoyed with the term AI as I am, you have to take a deep breath, because unfortunately we have a lot more AI, not only today, but I'm saying in the future, to get to. So just bear with me, because I'm a little annoyed as you are, but we'll get through it together, right? So get ready to shop with AI. So what they're going to do is, the Google, when you go to Google search, you have the up top, you have scrolling sections. So if you search for a term of Jordan, right? You search the term Jordan, like Michael Jordan. And then if you go, it'll, when you first search it, it'll give you everything around the web that deals with Jordan. And then you can scroll over. They have a little menu up across top, scrolling menu. You can choose the news. It'll bring you all the news that incorporates the Jordan term. And you can go over to images. It'll give you the flying man Jordan. You can even scroll over to shopping, and that'll, I'm assuming, pull up Jordan shoes. Well, they're going to bring AI tools to Google search shopping more specifically, and they're going to team with DoorDash to bring a more local, wherever you're located at, to bring you more local shopping experience. So not only ordering over the web and then having whoever you order a product from ship it to you, they're going to try to implement more of a local shopping experience to you, powered by AI, where, as I mentioned, teaming up with DoorDash to deliver something. So if I see those Jordans I want for sale and I hit local or around me and I find some Jordans all the way across town, I can actually buy them right from Google, and then it'll set up, as soon as after you pay, it'll set up a delivery time and date for a DoorDash driver to bring them to me, right? So that's pretty cool. Project Astra is the next step in Gemini. So as we get through these models, they get more and more robust, more and more powerful as time goes on, right? Sort of like a growing animal or human, right? From a child to adult size, you get bigger, stronger, smarter, faster, what have you. Now, this Project Astra, as I mentioned, is the next step in Gemini, Google search on steroids. Google describes Project Astra as a general purpose AI agent that helps people in everyday life. But it actually looks like it's a working version of what Humane and Rabbit promised on those little stupid pins, right? The rabbit, or the what is it called? The Humane pin that you put on your shirt, right? It's an improved version of Gemini that runs on a variety of devices, including smart glasses and is constantly tied as it constantly tries to help users, whether it's through brainstorming or simply locating lost items. However, the name suggests this seems quite far. We're still in the very beginning stages. So some of the possible experiences that Google did say it would be available on Gemini later this year. So no real specific details, but again, Google I/O is not only what is going to be released today, which they did release a lot of features. However, it's what they're currently working on and will be released this upcoming fiscal year. So meaning from today right now to next May 14th, 2025, right? So they didn't give us a specific time, but it's basically a chat bot, Google Astra, that is like a personal assistant, right? Because they showed you can ask it, and it'll work on your phone, it'll work on a smartwatch, it'll work on anything you have connected to and or signed into your Google account. You will be able to, like a workout, right? You need a workout. What do you call it? A workout. Hey, what's going on, Lou? Appreciate you joining us today, sir. Happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday. I was going to join the Fatty stream a little bit later, probably after this, but happy birthday. Thank you for joining us. So it's basically Project Astra, basically going to be a personalized assistant. As I mentioned, phone, watch, in the future, glasses. So a workout assistant. You need a personal assistant, a workout, somebody to encourage you to set a workout schedule for you, or even a sous chef, right? Where you can ask it and help you create a whole dinner, right? From start to finish, from the ingredients, how to cook it, to dessert. So this is going to be more of a personalized, again, it's based off Google Gemini. However, it's going to be a more personalized search assistant based around you. It'll remember certain things about you, which could be good or bad. Take it how, right? You can think of a couple of ways. It might not be that good, but it's developed to help and improve your overall day-to-day life, whether activities, as I mentioned, working out, cooking, eating, habits, right? If you need to remind yourself to drink water, I know there's apps for that, but you get the idea. Give me 1 second. Hang on. Okay, my bad. What else we got here? New AI-powered creation tools are here to rival OpenAI. So, if anybody has messed around with AI, the real AI, not the little generic AI, if anybody has an OpenAI account and/or messed around with it, you probably know that they came out with a model. Damn it, this cat. Hang on a second. You see this cat? Give me a second. Okay, my apologies. Okay, so where was I? OpenAI in their latest model, Sora, S-O-R-A, was released not too long ago, and it's a very cool, right? It's a video creation tool where you can basically type in a prompt and it will create a video for you. And they're very lifelike, very cool. You can make the weirdest things. I've seen some generated videos from prompts that are just the weirdest things, right? Like a person walking in Times Square with a balloon head, right? But it looks real. Like it's really cool. Google has a competitor for that, right? Now, what makes Google's better over OpenAI's Sora is that this is for longer videos, basically. I believe Sora is only good for 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Google's is set to do longer videos, I think up to 3 or 4 minutes long, I believe. Let's see here. So it'll let you create everything from images to music to videos. Google wants musicians and filmmakers to use this tool like Imagen 3, Music AI Sandbox, and new video creator Veo. That's clear. So actually the video version of Google's new AI powered video creation tool is actually called Veo. And I'll pull that up here just in a second. Very cool. And they're going to implement some stuff for YouTubers that'll help create videos, B-roll for their channels, also background music. And I'm gonna dive into that. I haven't had a chance to mess around with that, but you could basically make all sorts of stuff, right? We're just barely scratching the surface of this stuff, but very interested, and I'll definitely do a video review of this once I dive into it. They just announced it just literally a couple hours ago, so I really haven't had time to dive into it yet. Yeah, I have not. I've heard of the Tesla bot. Lou says the Tesla bot is going to be wild. Thoughts? It should be pretty cool. I don't know too many details about it, but I did see the overall basis of it, and it looks really cool. Just think of where we're going to be in a year from now, 2 years from now. It's gonna be so wild, the stuff that we're gonna be able to use this for, right? Because that's what it's for, is for us to use it to improve our lives, I guess you could say. But just the different off-topic weird things you could use it for, basically, is what I'm interested in. Cool stuff that people don't generally think about. Not that, but yeah. But this is very cool, and that goes to say that's the fun part of AI. That's the AI I don't mind talking about. The AI that I get annoyed about is about how a lot of these phone companies, and look, this channel is based around technology, more specifically phone technology, but all these companies, AI this, AI that, not really AI, right? Let's be honest. But the Tesla bot AI, this OpenAI Sora, this new Veo from Google, that's real AI, and that's the cool stuff I like messing around with. I love talking about. Let's see what else we got. So they've already implemented AI into Workspace. If you have a Google Workspace account, I do. They basically have already implemented this a couple months ago, but I think they're just adding some new features. So if you do have a Google Workspace account, you might want to look into that. It basically just helps you manage your workflow a little easier, right? Everything from Gmail to Google Docs to Google Drive, all your cloud storage, cloud applications, cloud-based apps. It syncs into there and helps your workflow and do all that stuff, right? So Chip is an AI-powered Clippy, or a kind of a cliff note you can have on your home screen. So Google's working on a prototype Gemini-powered teammate, right, to assist you, obviously. That sounds a lot like Microsoft's least favorite assistant. I'm assuming Copilot, right? I have Copilot here on my computer. I do run Windows, and I messed around with it some. I don't use a lot of the features. What I do use it for is summarizing articles. Sometimes I'll come across a large article, and Copilot is good for just simply taking the link to that article, throwing it in there, and just tell it to summarize it, and it takes a huge article and breaks it down into 3, 4, 5 paragraphs, or just bullet points, right? That's what I use it for. So that's what this looks like, right? This is not a prompt-based AI model. If you have a Google account, it'll live in Google Chats, and it works to assemble outlines, summarizations, basically. So it'll summarize chats, it'll summarize articles, something like that, right? And we'll get into it. Look, this is all news to me as well. A lot of this stuff I knew was what was coming, and a lot of this stuff is brand new to me. So over the next few days, I'll dive into certain features, and we'll go through it together and check it out, right? So Gemini on Android, if you're using an Android device, knows what you're looking at. So what this does, now you can activate this or you can turn it off, right? If you don't want them to know what you're looking at, you can turn it off. I'm sure you can think of certain situations where you don't want them knowing what you're looking at. But they mean on your device, not just what you type in Google search, but what's on your screen. And when this is activated, when this is turned on, it'll have like a little side prompt or a little side box or little on-screen avatar, some sort of icon that you can touch. In whatever's on your screen, it will pull up basically a search results on steroids, right? So, and you don't even have to prompt it or type in anything. If you're scrolling timeline, you see a topic, you see a news article, you can just hit that button, boom, and it'll pop up everything on whatever's on your screen, right? So that's pretty cool. I definitely think I'll use that. Gemini Nano will look for fraud risks. So they will monitor emails, they'll monitor phone calls. I believe this is Pixel specific. So if you have a Google Pixel, a lot of these features, not all of them, most of these are available across all Google accounts, right? However, there's a select few that are coming to Pixel only at first. And then maybe after 3, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, then it'll go to all Android devices. But this one specifically I know is for Pixel devices only. So it'll scan your emails. It'll, and again, you can turn this off, but it'll scan your emails. It'll scan phone calls. It will actively search for scammers trying to get you, right? So look, it's not foolproof, right? I mean, I'm sure it's fairly accurate, but you still got to keep aware of on your side everything that's going on. If something looks fishy, don't click or answer the phone, or it helps you, but it's not a total coverage to cover your ass type of deal. Circle to search. Now this is one AI feature that I do use quite a bit, and it got even better now today. I was watching this section today. It's almost like, not necessarily we're encouraging you to cheat, but kind of seemed it that way. So circle to search, if you're unaware, it first came to Samsung Galaxy devices, and that actually was active on Pixel devices too. But Samsung's the one that made it famous on the launch of the S24. So you can simply, when activated, you simply just hold your finger at the very bottom of the screen, and it'll activate circle to search. And as I mentioned Jordans earlier in the show, say there's a pair of Jordans you see on Michael B. Jordan's feet, right? The actor. Oh, I like those Jordans. What are they? I want to buy those. So you activate your circle to search. You search the shoe. You circle the shoes. and it'll pull up a Google search just on those specific Jordans, right? You can buy them, you can look into them, whatever it is, a car, right? You take a picture of a car. Oh, I wonder what car that is. Start going, oh, it's an Audi. Oh, it's a BMW i8, something you haven't seen. So, and getting back to what they announced today is now you can actually, whether you want to take a picture. So let's say you have a child in school, homework. It's tough. I know. I have a 13-year-old daughter. Her math homework, man, it's tough, right? And I'm a grown adult. So you can circle the math equation, the problem, the question on your phone, whether it's on a website, web page, or you take a picture of the question or math equation, and then once the picture pops up on your screen, or you go back in your gallery to view that math equation, simply activate Circle to Search. You can circle that on-screen math equation, and then it will not only give you the answer, it'll tell you how to solve it, how to get there, the steps, right? Because all the teachers, they don't need, a lot of these teachers, just the answer, giving them the answer is not enough, right? They want to see how you did it. Well, this will not only give you the answer, it'll show you step by step how to get to that answer. Very cool. If I was in school, like if I was a kid growing up, I would be all over this stuff. I'm an adult now. I don't do algebra, right? Just simple math, but if I was in school right now, I'd be all over this thing. So that's available. I know it's 4-pixel users right now. Again, will be available to all Android devices later this year. And you know what's interesting is, and here's another one, the very last one, Gems. Gems is another personal assistant, personal chat bot. I know we just talked about, what was it? See, I got so many little AI things here that I can't remember what's what. Gems is a personalized chat bot that helps you out, basically. Again, with being a fitness trainer, cooking, stuff like that. So it's just another little added AI bonus that helps you in your everyday life. How's it going, sir? Thank you for joining us today. We're just going through all of the Google I/O announcements today. Very interesting. So I got, let's see here. Where is my Gemini? Hang on. Let me find the Gemini Advanced. They just updated Google Gemini Advanced because I pay for the $20 a month one. It's like the OpenAI competitor, right? So OpenAI ChatGPT were implemented into these devices. So I have the ChatGPT 4 Turbo, whatever you call it, just because I have it. It's baked into these operating systems. So gotta have that. And then I signed up for Google Gemini Advanced for all my other Android devices. Let me show you what they updated it to. So, today, Gemini 1.5 Pro. It gives you direct access to Google's next generation model. 1.5 Pro. With 1.5 Pro, Gemini Advanced can process significantly more information, running up to 1 million tokens. No. I miss when I was writing this article. I need to go back and fix it. 1 billion tokens. Not 1 million, 1 billion. I'll go back and change that when this live stream is done. It'll also be available in 150 countries and territories, as well as over 35 supported languages. So it's just a more powerful, more robust model, right? Just as ChatGPT continues to grow, continues to advance, so does Google Gemini. I have not played around with it too much today since they just released it this morning in the middle of me watching this, so I haven't had time to check it out yet. But let me show you. It looks basically the same. It's just more power under the hood, right? Hang on. Sorry about that. This damn cat here. Thank you. You can close it. Okay, let's see here. Gemini. I got so many icons on my home screen here. Let's see. Gemini. I already closed it out. We'll open it right back up. Actually, you know what? I added it to my home screen. Here we go. Alright, can y'all see that? Let me remove this and let me put Gemini Advanced. Yeah, you can close it. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, yes. Okay, so look, when it comes to the AI stuff, when this live stream is over, I'm going to dig into some of these specific models, some of the stuff that we did talk about, just so I can get a little familiar with them. Because right now, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not familiar with some of the new stuff that they came out with. I don't know how to operate it, so after this live stream, I'm going to dive into a bunch of that. Tomorrow, we will get into how to operate certain chatbots, how to activate this, activate that, and a lot of it, I'm going to try to do it all the free stuff. I'm going to try to stay away from the paid stuff, just because most people use the free version, right? So we'll dig into the specifics tomorrow. Today, I just wanted to kind of get out there and show you what they did announce. But moving on, there is some Pixel news, as I mentioned earlier. So if you're running the beta software on your Google Pixel device, right? So Pixel, what are we on? 5a all the way up to the 8 Pro or Pixel tablet or Pixel Fold. If you're running the beta software version, you will get updated to May's security patch tomorrow. It was supposed to come out today. They did specifically mention at Google I/O today that the update for the next beta version will be tomorrow with the May security patch, which is good news because I was expecting, because I'd gone most of the day with no update, and usually it hits in the morning. So I was wondering about that in the back of my mind, and they did mention that today. So if you are running beta software on your Pixel device, the update will hit your device tomorrow. Let's see. Nothing Phone 2a news. I do have beta software. I run beta on most of my devices, right? I'm on the Windows Developers Program. I'm running beta on any phone, any device that you can activate a beta software version on. I'm enrolling. I don't know. I just like to get the new features first, try them out first, see what they're like. The Nothing Phone 2, this has had beta software on it. They introduced beta software for this Phone 2. Let's see, it came out in July of last year, and I think it was beta software ready by, I want to say September or October, right? Somewhere before Christmas. So this has been on the beta software 14 initially, and now it's on 15. But they just released, or just announced, that the beta software for the Phone 2a is now available. So those of y'all that have the Nothing Phone 2a, you want to run the beta version of it on there, you can. However, there's a catch. Now, I'm not going to be doing it just right now, and let me show you why. If you run beta, watch this. If you run the beta version on the Phone 2a, you will be missing some features, and that's why I'm not going to be putting it on my device just quite yet. I will be. However, I'm going to wait for the next update, because you can basically test out the new Android 15 on this new Nothing Phone 2a, but you're going to be missing a lot of the Nothing widgets. You're going to be missing some of the Nothing features. The Chat GPT that's integrated into this operating system is not going to work. So it's basically going to be the stock Android 15, right? Without some of the cool stuff that makes a Nothing Phone cool. So that's missing on this beta version that's available today. So that's why now they did mention starting next month, they will implement the Nothing widgets, the Nothing apps, the Chat GPT, all that stuff that's missing right now will be implemented for the next following update. So that's when I'm going to enroll my Nothing Phone 2a, because earlier today we learned that the beta software is out for it, and I was like, oh sweet, I jumped on my computer, I'm gonna go update this thing. And then as I got through the details, I was like, I think I'm gonna wait another month. I really like using this phone, and I like the nothing widgets. I like the chat GPT on there. It's very cool. It's very cool. They've integrated it almost perfectly into this device and the phone too. They also made a statement today saying that they were going to implement chat GPT in all of their devices, every single nothing device, whether it be a phone, whether it be earbuds, whatever they sell, they're going to implement ChatGPT. So that means starting next month, all of the earbuds, it'll have a certain prompt. I don't know. You press and hold it for 2 or 3 seconds, and then it'll activate ChatGPT, and you can use it, operate it, control it by your voice. So it'll be voice activated, voice controlled. Now you will need to be paired. Obviously, yes, you do need internet connection, but it can be paired to your phone via Bluetooth, and either run off of your data if you're out of the house through your phone via Bluetooth, or it'll run off of Wi-Fi through your phone via Bluetooth. But it will be operational individually, right, independent of your phone. So you don't have to activate ChatGPT on your phone to get it in your ear. The new nothing implementation of ChatGPT into the earbuds is going to work independently from the app on your phone, right? So that's very, very cool. Very good news. They did send me some earbuds. They have not made it here yet. They sent me the white earbuds A. So I don't know when they're going to get here. Hopefully soon, so I can test them out. But I cannot wait to test that stuff out. Mr. Lara, thank you for joining us. How are you doing today? Hope you have a good day. We just went through, I spent a large portion of the show on Google I.O. and everything that they introduced for us today. Everything that they've been working on in the past, and they released some, it's AI heavy stuff, right? Bunch of stuff that you can use, and a couple things that we're anticipating for the near future. Let's see here. Let me share this. in regards to them sending me a nothing phone, a Pixel 8a. Was close to buying one this morning. Had it in my cart. It was going to hit the buy button, and for whatever reason, I just stopped myself. I think because, not that it's a bad phone, it's a great phone, but I've already seen this. We've already seen the Pixel 8a is basically a newer Pixel 8, if that makes any sense. We did a comparison between the Pixel 8a and Pixel 8 a few days ago, and it's basically the same device, same size. Internals are pretty similar. In fact, very similar. In fact, a lot of it's the same. Cameras are different, but as I mentioned on that last stream, you got to be careful, or not careful. You got to realize that MKBHD conducts his yearly blind photo test, and the phone that won the best photos out of any smartphone on the planet last year was the Pixel 7a. Go figure. So don't put too much weight into the megapixels. Oh, this one only has a 50 megapixel when this one has a 64. It honestly, with where we're at now with post-image processing, a lot of that can be enhanced. So if your sensor does not take the most crisp, cleanest, clearest snapshot, post-processing will assist it out and help it to make it look better, right? But I did not buy one this morning. I was very, very close to getting one, but I was like, I don't know. I'd rather get the OnePlus 12 because I can get the OnePlus 12 for the same price. OnePlus 12 has a very good sale going on right now. If you're in the market or for a flagship phone, so OnePlus 12 basically specs out their device, top of the line, everything, and you can get it right now for about $500, about the same price as this. Well, look, I was going to do the 256 gig, so that was going to be $550 right off the top. You can get a OnePlus 12 for the same price. So that's why I was like, let me not. So we'll see. I'll wait and see what goes. There's no rush for as far as I'm concerned. Getting the Pixel 8a. Let's see, another quick hit here for AI. Let me remove this. I keep on seeing AI stuff popping up that looks cool that I think I should bring to your attention. Son of a bitch. Let's see. So Gemini. Google Gemini might soon be able to help you return purchased products. That would be an AI feature that not only I would use, but everybody could use. See, that's the AI I like. Stuff that makes your life easier, right? That's a big help for day-to-day life. A lot of the stuff I return is Amazon stuff, but every now and then you'll buy a product, or even if you buy a Nothing phone. Wait, do they have these on Amazon? You know what? I think they do. Holy crap. Did they release the Nothing Phone 2A Amazon USA? I think I saw that the other day, but I couldn't remember. I'll be damned. You can buy the Nothing Phone 2A on Amazon. I thought you had to go through Nothing's website, but apparently I'm looking at one right now. Nothing Phone 2A. Now here's the kicker. Here's the catch. The price is higher. So the price of a white... Check this out. Oh, let me do this. Let me pull it up here in front of everybody. So check this out. So previously, this was only available on the Nothing website, or you can get on eBay. But if you want to go to brand spanking new, the Nothing website was the way to go. So apparently this is USA, so you can buy here. Now remember, it only works on T-Mobile carriers. So T-Mobile, it will work. Mint Mobile, it will work. Google Fi, it will work. Metro PCS, or I guess Metro by T-Mobile, will work. Anything that uses T-Mobile service, T-Mobile towers, will work. I think Simple Mobile, there's a long list of carriers. But here's why I would still encourage you to buy it from Nothing. Interesting. Look at this. So the 256, if you want to get a white one like this is the white 256 gig, 12 gigs of RAM variant. On Amazon, they're selling it for $448. If you go to Nothing's website, you can buy this for $349. The 12 gig 256 model variant for $349. So basically they're asking $100 more for the Amazon purchase. Now, I'm sure, you know what? They don't even get it to you faster. Look, the delivery date is from May 24th to May 29th. So you still got to wait a good 10 to 14 days. It took Nothing a week to ship this from Hong Kong to me here in Texas. A week. So it's actually a better purchase buying it from the Nothing website, because you're going to spend $100 more here on the Amazon website, and it's going to take longer to get to you. So don't be fooled and think now that it's available on Amazon. Oh, I can go out and buy it and they'll deliver it to me tomorrow. That's not the case, unfortunately. But you can if you want to. If you got Amazon gift cards or what have you, whatever your case is, or you have Amazon credit or whatever it is, and you want to get one, go ahead. They have black and white. Now, how much is their 8 gig? $399. See, not worth it. Not worth it. Because again, $349 for this, and it's 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. So, but it is available on Amazon if you want one. Let's see. Let me. Add to my website for those of y'all interested. Where are we at? I did add, so on the Unlocker app, which is my unlocking website, I did add a how-to unlock Bell Canada carrier. So if you go to theunlocker.app, that's my website, showing you how to unlock your phones for free. It's a free guide that I'm continually building out. But yesterday I added a video here. Let's see. Carrier SIM unlock, Bell Canada. So I don't know why the thumbnail. There we go. So if you want to go to the unlocker.app and you have an iPhone, any iPhone 15, iPhone 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Any iPhone that is on Bell Canada network, I can show you how to unlock it for free. Even if it's financed, we can still unlock it. Now, you're not paying me. I'm showing you. I'm showing you how to do it. So I have a video here, so a walkthrough how to do it, and then down below basically describing how it works and all the stipulations and all that stuff. So please go to the unlocker.app for all your unlocking needs. We have the unlock server list here. We have unbarring, right? So you take your lost and stolen device and turn it into a brand new clean and clear device. I can show you how to do that. We have iCloud unlocking, true iCloud. This is not a bypass. This is the full removal of an Apple ID, or a activation lock on any iOS device, not just iPhone, right? iPad and MacBook. One of the hardest. You may not be able to grip everything I'm saying, but iCloud is not only the most sought after unlock in all of the unlocking world, but MacBook. Hear what I'm saying? MacBook, right? With even the M1, M2 chips, I believe even the M3 chip is available. That's like probably the hardest thing to unlock in the unlocking world. I can do it. Or I can show you how to do it, right? So, the unlocker.app. What else? Free how to scan your device. We also have our video collection, and then I have AT&T starting to put carriers down here, how to unlock those specific carriers, right? Pretty easy. Not only iPhone, but Android as well. I need to put Find My Device for Samsung on there. I can bypass that. And also the Samsung Account Lock, FRP. That's the Google equivalent of an iCloud lock, activation lock. So if you forget to sign out of your Gmail account and you sell your phone, whoever the buyer is gets your phone. They can't sign into their account until you sign out of your account. So if that's ever happened to you where it's locked on somebody's account, Google account, I can show you. That'll probably be my next edition. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Add that to the website to show you how to remove Google FRP firmware reset protection. I can show you how to remove that. So check out the unlocker.app. And is there any more news? Any more? Let's see. Let's see, I'm scrolling through here. I think we covered most everything. I think we got it. I was going to do the OpenAI announcement. I mean, I guess I can. It's OpenAI ChatGPT 4o. O is in Orion, I believe. It's basically a up-to-date model where it's a real-time model now. So whenever you talk to it, you know how there would be like a 3 to 4 second delay, right? So if you ask ChatGPT, if you ask even Google Assistant, but we're specifically talking about OpenAI and ChatGPT. If you activated the voice and you talk to it, it would take, after you give it a prompt or give it a command, there'd be a 2, 3, 4 second delay, right, before it starts working or answers your question. Now they've got it to where it's basically a communicative model where it's like talking to another person. It's very accurate, and it gives you real-time answers and real-time conversation. So they've finally taken that next step in as we continue to go on and move into the future. Steps and steps and steps and steps and steps. Boundaries get crossed. Good boundaries, right? Benchmarks. And now OpenAI now has a model on their ChatGPT where it's communicative. It's a real time. It makes a huge difference. If you ever used any AI stuff, especially voice activated stuff, there is a couple seconds delay. Sometimes it's annoying, sometimes it's not. But what it really comes handy in is translation, right? So you can use OpenAI. I know a lot of people, Google Translate is probably the most famous translating application. It's very accurate. It's very good for what it's used for its use. However, ChatGPT might have the best translation model out right now. I was watching videos last night, and I could have tried it here, but I don't have anybody else that, nobody else speaks anything but English. So I couldn't really test it out myself because I was like, well, because most of this stuff I'll watch a video or something, or I'll get word of it and then I'll test it out myself. I can't test out the translate. I guess I could have Google Translate on one phone and ChatGPT 4o on another phone. I didn't think about that. And have them talk to each other. Maybe I'll test that out. But it's real time now. Because even Google Translate's, it's pretty damn good. It's very good. But there is a few seconds delay. So with ChatGPT 4o or Orion, it's there. They got rid of that delay. They got rid of that transition period where it thinks of what you said and then it thinks about to the answer it's going to give you. Now it's done all in real time. It sounds like a small thing, but it's huge difference maker when you actually start using it. It's freaking awesome now. So that was their big announcement yesterday. Orion, just like Google Gemini Advanced, just a bigger model, right? More robust, and they just keep continually adding features onto these models. Let's see. Let's see. One quick news. Is that and we'll probably get out of here. So iPhone now will let you know if there's any unwanted Bluetooth trackers basically tracking you via Google's new Find My Device network. Google's Find My Device network, similar to FMI, Find My iPhone. Google's similar service has always been behind Apple's because Apple uses everybody else's iPhones to assist in finding your iPhone and or your tracker, your AirTag. Well, Google's did not use everybody else's phones to assist in your search. Now, Google allows that. So if you have an Android phone, it'll use other Android phones in and around you to assist in finding your phone or your Bluetooth tracker. Well, Apple implemented Google's new technology into their technology, into Apple's technology. So all these things coming, this is a good thing. All these things coming together will assist you in finding a lost phone, or it'll help assist somebody a bad guy put a Bluetooth tracker up underneath your bumper in your car and is tracking all your whereabouts, or Crazy X that wants to spy on you and they put a little Bluetooth tracker in your car. This will help you because the big divide was Android. What if one had an iPhone? What if one had a Android? You couldn't really communicate between the others. So if one had an iPhone, you could use a Android Bluetooth tracker to essentially track somebody, which is not good, right? Now, either phone can play off of the other, meaning Apple will be able to tell if somebody has a non-Apple AirTag Bluetooth tracker that's following you, right? See what I'm saying? And it'll also assist you if you lose a device. It'll help you, find your lost device more accurately. So, just a quick side note here that did catch my attention a little earlier today. But I guess I'm going to get out of here. My Bluetooth earbud's about to die, so it'll cut out on the stream. So, I do want to thank everybody for joining us. Join us tomorrow. I'm going to test out some of these new AI models. I'm going to put them to the test. I'm going to record some stuff. And we'll come back tomorrow with, I'll walk through you with them tomorrow, and we'll do that. So I want to thank everybody joining us. We do live stream every single day around this time, every afternoon, technology induced news live stream. So thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful day. Please have an enjoyable but safe afternoon and evening. And as always, I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out.